Hello, nice to have you here. Today, we're going to talk about how to zero in on talking to the persons you specifically want to speak to. And I have three major points that I want to bring up. Just like I said, I'm trying to go back to where I was when I started out and the things that I needed help with. And there was a lot. So because all I had was talk to everybody and you know mall sharking and family and friend chasing and bugging and what have you. So what I want to talk to you about today to be sure that you have like a foundation of how to be able to do that and do it effectively without spamming or using tactics that aren't really nice or kind or respectful. So I have my list down here, my notes rather, and so I'm gonna keep watch on the clock and be mindful of your time because that's important and mine as well. And but what do you think about that when you think about how to talk to people and what you've been told when you first started out? And if you started out when I did, it was well before this stuff that we're walking through. So when I'm, learning, I was like, okay, I mean, I didn't know any different. I didn't know any better. So I'm hoping that if you don't know yet, that what I have today for you will help and get you grounded in how, you want to start out as you're looking for those people that you truly want to take care of and help. So, before I get started in that, let me go on and introduce myself. To those of you that I haven't had the pleasure of meeting, my name is Cherie Woodard, and I help business builders and entrepreneurs to be able to come online, use social media to find prospects, leads, and sales in their business. And I do that in a variety of ways. I use the I use attraction marketing, which is a way to attract those people to you that you want without bugging them or chasing them. It's giving them value. I also use a way to find where those people are so that as because most of us are online nowadays and it's still mass time and I don't know that people are really out there. But so mainly what I'm talking about is being online and doing these things. And so online, you want to know where, the people are that you're looking for, the people that you want to help. And then the other thing is that I always use a little bit, I like to make sure because video marketing is so important. I uh, I want to be able to help you to learn how to do live video, which is really not a big deal. It's not as big a deal as you would think. And for those people that are scared, I understand the pushback, the wanting to go the other way. I've been in several video challenges, and I've met several people that have that as an issue. So those are the things that I do, and I use updated modern strategies, trending strategies to help you to be able to get it going and keep it moving. So basically, oh, and the other thing, let me say this before I finish. I would like to give you a free training. It is what I had when I first started, and it was one of the things that I I think I want to say I signed up my information, gave my email and what have you, because I was so excited to see that there was something that was going to help me. When I first found this company that I'm learning from, and and being mentored by. So I love this. I think it really opened up my mind. I don't think it, I know it. It opened up my mind. It gave me something to think about. It gave me something that I did not have. So I want to share that with you, and I will put the information on the video when it's downloaded. It'll be in the comment section. So, and I will probably try to say that again towards the end. And if you have any questions, any comments, please, put them in the chat as you're hopping on. Let me know where you're coming in from. It's always interesting as far as like knowing where people are coming from. I mean, Alaska. Wow. Because I'm in the Midwest here in the United States or another country, even. It's just awesome. So now I just moved my little thing and I don't know why I touched my mouse, but I did, and then I moved it out of space, out of its place. But anyway, so let's talk about this one thing here is something that I did not know, and I finally learned it. And it's everyone, when you're talking to everyone and anyone, it's like screaming in a hurricane. No one can hear you. I had so many people that, I would walk up to and, ask if I could talk to them for a few minutes, and they would say no. Or they would just walk away, and it happened so many times. It actually, back then, it hurt my feelings. I didn't have sense enough to know that I couldn't have my feelings in that. But oops. But you know, it was just hard. It was rough. It was frustrating. And I don't know about you, but I finally found out that talking to everybody and anybody, you're actually talking to nobody. Like I said, it's like screaming in a hurricane, nobody can hear you. And finding that out really truly helped me out. And also learning to not have my feelings in it because this is my business. And, but there's always a better way to build. Everybody has a way that's best for them. And what I found was better for me because the way that I was doing it before, using old school tactics, was just not, it just didn't work for me. So that was number one. Number two, I have, in order to find what we would call your perfect prospect, the person that you really want to talk to, the person that you really want to help, you have to be able to know that. And so, who is it that you want to talk to? Who is it that you are interested in helping? For me, it was simple because of all that I had been through. I wanted to help people out there like me because I worked, pretty much most of my life, and I worked as an RN as my last job for almost 40 years. And I just didn't have any idea about marketing and business or anything like that. I just took home my pay at the end of 2 weeks, and every 2 weeks, and it just went, like that. But then I find out that there are people out there like me who would like to have a side hustle, a side gig. People that are out there that want to retire their job, period, and do something else that allows them freedom to be able to do things. So you want to know who it is that you want to help. Like I said, for me, it was easy because of what I had been through. But think about it for you. Think about who it is that you really want to help, you really want to talk to, that you really want to make life better for them, you know, um, and then go from there. And then number three, I have ask questions, and it's important to listen. When you're talking to someone and you're trying to find out what it is that they are dealing with, maybe you met them somewhere and you had a talk and, they said some things, or, Maybe it's online and someone answered, into one of your comments, and they asked you some questions or something, depending on what they were, and, then ask them some questions to find out if they're really the perfect prospect that you want, the person that you really want to talk to, the person that you really want to help. So asking questions and then listening, even though it's online, it still listening. And, if you're still not online yet, it still has to do with listening. Because if you don't really listen to what the person's saying and you're thinking about, oh, yeah, oh, I got one. Oh, this is great. Oh, I got, and you're seeing dollar signs instead of, people who have issues that they need help with, and they're, about at the end of their rope. You can hear that in someone's voice when you're talking to them, and only if you really listen up. So basically, those are the three major points that I wanted to bring up today. And I hope that they were helpful for you. I hope that they gave you some value and something to think about. Because for me, I didn't know any of this stuff when I was out there by myself, because the only thing I kept being told was just talk to more people, put more people on your list, keep going through, and talking to people that you haven't talked to since high school or college or whatever. And it just didn't sit well with me. So that is it. I'm not seeing anything in the comments. Do you have any questions about any of the information that I shared today? I'll be glad to answer those questions and uh, make things clearer. And let's see. I'm sorry, I got the uhs going. I'm sorry, I'm tripping today. But anyway, so I'm gonna, in order to respect your time and value that, I'm gonna go on and stop here. But I'm also remember going to have information on the video it's going to be a free training, and it is a training that I started with when I first started out online, and it actually, like I said, opened my eyes. So I call it the eye-opening, training that really helped me to find my way online. And now I'm doing something that I really love. I love being able to do this online and not be killing myself like I was before. So basically, that is it. So take care. And if there are a lot of questions, then I will go over this some more tomorrow, maybe a little bit more depth. But other than that, we'll have a different topic, and I will see you tomorrow. Oh, today is our I'm sorry, I just got to put this in there. Today is our clubhouse a clubhouse training. And if and Clubhouse now is open, so you can just go in there, get the app, sign up, and you don't have to wait. It's not invitation anymore, it's just open. And we're going to be talking about something today about your mindset and focusing and doing the do for January and why that's important. So come join us today. My time, it's going to be 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and you can always Google what time it will be for you. I just like to give at least one time, and then that way you can take it and Google whatever time it is for you. So for me, it's 4:30 Central Standard Time. And yeah, we have a clubhouse room, and we go weekly on Tuesdays at the same time. And so hopefully you'll come and take a listen. So talk soon. Take care. Bye now.